Welcome to How to Build Wealth Through Real Estate Opportunity, a training that was organized for business owners, employees who are ready to do something serious with their life instead of waiting. Listen, be instructed, implement, and get started as soon as possible. You can call or WhatsApp the number showing on the screen for more detail, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. I want to ask a very simple question. What will happen to you today if you stop working? What will happen to you today if you don't have all the energy to run up and down again? What will happen to you today if you cannot build this your business the way you are now? What is the next thing that will happen? That is a very important question that everyone must answer when it comes to future, when it comes to wealth building. Don't forget the topic is how to build wealth through real estate opportunities. So I'm not just going to be talking to you about real estate generally, but I'm going to be talking to you about how to build wealth through real estate opportunities. Now, I asked you that question because I really want you to think, because that thinking is what is going to inform what I will teach today. Now, when you hear wealth, what should come to your mind is not just money in your account, but assets, right? Assets, that's what should be paramount in your mind. So everything we're going to be talking about here is assets, not just anyhow asset, but income generating assets. The level of your wealth is determined by the level of assets that you have. All right. I remain your favorite rector, Mr. Emeke Modesty Obiazikwo, the CEO of Modesty Real Estate, one of the top real estate brand in Ibadan, as a company who has helped over 200 persons become landowner in the last few years in Nigeria and across 20 countries in the world. I'm going to be sharing with you what truly works. So I'm not talking too many grammar, too many things you cannot easily relate with. I'll just be speaking simple things that everybody can relate with in this training. Right? Hope you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me very well. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Now, so having done that introduction, when we talk about wealth building, according to Andrew Carnegie, 90% of all millionaires became so through real estate. 90% of all millionaires became so through real estate. Remember, I said I'm going to be very, very basic and common. I'm going to be very, very basic and easy to relate. Now, why real estate when it comes to wealth building? Are there not other things that can give you money and multiply your money? They are. But real estate remains one of the surest way to build and increase your wealth, no matter your level. Emphasis on no matter your level. No matter where you are now, real estate remains one of the surest way to increase your wealth, no matter your level. Why? Because real estate deals with concrete assets. It's one of the surest assets a man can have on this earth. It deals with concrete assets. Of course, you can use crypto to build your wealth. You can use stock to build your wealth. You can use other investment to build your wealth. But the risk that is attached to this can never be compared to the risk in land and landed properties, because land is a tangible asset. It's an asset that can be touched, it cannot be destroyed. In fact, you can have land for generations. The only risk in land is buying the right one at the right time. Apart from that, every other thing is secured. So real estate, which deals with land and landed property, is one of the surest way to build sustainable wealth. It's one of the surest way. Why? Because it has less risk, as I've explained, and also it has a lot of inflation advantage. Your landlord can just wake up tomorrow and increase your rent. You have nothing, you have little or nothing to do. The best you can do is to argue and talk online and do everything. The landlord is always the one in charge. In fact, the man said, you have not yet landed until you own a land. That is not just a motivational talk. No, that is the truth. The people that control a city are people that own a piece of it. So real estate is very, very important because it helps you with inflation. It has inflation edge. The more things are increasing, the more the value of land and landed property is increasing. So if you are considering investing in real estate, you are making if you are considering investing in real estate, you are making a great decision that can shift your finance. Remember the question we started with. What will happen to you today if you don't have the energy to work again? What will happen to you? Have you realized that many people that they term as rich people, wealthy people today, are people that own land and landed properties? They may not have made this money through land or landed properties, but every rich and wealthy person you know today knows to invest in real estate and real estate opportunities because they know that it's a major way to build transgenerational wealth. It does not just build, it also sustains the wealth for a longer time. Right? It's something you can live for your next and next and next generation. So anybody that plays with real estate today is playing with his future. Remember, the motivation, the focus of this training, you will not always have the energy to work. You will not always have the energy to run that business. You will not always have that. Every single second that is ticking towards your retirement goal. So, and real estate is a major retirement plan that you should have as a business owner or as an employee or employer, right? So let's go straight into the matter. How do you build wealth? Through real estate opportunities. I'm just going to be giving us simple terms. Remember, I want to be as simple as possible. How do you build wealth through real estate opportunities? I will give the don't, then I will give the do. I'll just give us some few don't and do's that we apply to everybody. Number one don't I want to give us is that you need to kill this illusion that says that only wealthy people invest in real estate. It is an illusion that does not exist. It is a great illusion. As a company, as someone that has been privileged to run a real estate company for over 6 years, I have seen core members own land in our company and pay for 2 years. I mean, core members that are earning 20,000, now 70-something thousand, just doing 1 or 2 side hustles in addition, and they have lands in our company with documents, and the lands are appreciating in value. So you need to kill that myth that only the rich own land. That's not true. It takes first a decision to start investing in real estate than the money. If money is always your drawback, you won't be able to invest in real estate. You have to first take the decision to start. You have to first kill that myth that it is for wealthy people. Let me know if you're following. You can comment, you can type if there is an opportunity like that. If you're following, I don't know if it's opened, right? So let me know if you're following. Kill the myth. All right, thank you for the reaction. I'm seeing that. Kill the myth that only the rich own land. Then also the don't when it comes to building real estate is never you be afraid of investing in real estate because of the fraud, because of the risk, the many fraud associated with it. Never you be afraid. Never you be afraid. I used to ask people have accidents, but you still bought transport, you still bought bike, you still bought a car, you still fly the plane, right? There's plane crash is still happening. Food poisoning is still happening, but you still buy food to eat. Water poisoning, all of that still happen, but you still drink water. What do you do instead? Instead of being scared to invest or to lose your money, what you do is you do your due diligence. You do your due diligence. So never you say because of the losses associated with real estate, because your grandmother lost his land, because your great-grandfather lost his land, your friend lost 1 billion investing in real estate, so you will never invest in real estate. Abba. If you do that, remember how we started. You're missing out from a great opportunity that can help you build wealth. Instead, do due diligence and use the right people. It's very easy to know a scammer, truth be told. It's very easy with the right knowledge and the right guidance. It's very easy to identify a property that is fraudulent. Very, very easy. And I am saying this not from a place of just talking, but from a place of experience, or from a place of practicing real estate for over 6 to 7 years without any single record of fraud, without any 0.0001% record of any loss associated with any land, having served over 200 clients in the company. So I'm not telling you what does not work. I'm telling you what works. You can actually know if a property is fraudulent. You can know. So instead of being scared of investing, you should do your due diligence and use an expert. So I say first, never you believe the myth that real estate is for only wealthy people. Secondly, never you run away from real estate because of fraud, because you'll be missing out from a lot of opportunities just because you don't want to take this step. All right, so those are the major dons that you should pay attention to, right? Then finally, never you invest in real estate out of sentiment. There's no sentiment in real estate investment. Don't say because that land belongs to my brother, belongs to my sister, belongs to my grandma, I will just jump into it. No. Never you invest in real estate out of sentiment. So how do you now build wealth? Having heard the don't, what do you actually do to build wealth as a smart investor, as someone that is concerned about the future and the present? Remember the question, what happens if you stop working now? A man said, if you don't find a way to work when you sleep, you will work till you die. And real estate is a major way to work while you sleep. If you don't think of now, as you're listening to me, if you don't think of a way to work while you sleep, you're surely going to work till you die. And that is like a cursed life which you don't want to have. And that is the essence of this training. And that's why you should take serious the things I am sharing now. So what do you do to build wealth as a business owner, an employee, no matter where you are? Remember, as I'm sharing simple things, not jargons you cannot apply with. Number one is learn to buy the right property at the right time. This is so key that I have seen people, I've seen clients multiply their money by just this singular decision. Buying the right property at the right time. But you may say, sir, you say it's not all about money. Me that I'm thinking of how to eat. I've not even eaten. I don't have anything. How do I buy the right property at the right time? That's why you should watch to the end. Because I'm going to share with you how to own a property with 0 naira. Remember, I am not sharing with you what does not work. I am sharing what I've done. I'm not just a realtor. I am also a real estate investor, right? I have owned properties with 0 naira at my starting phase. And so I'm going to share that with you also in this training. So never you think money is everything. No. Just listen to the end and see how you can implement this. So I said number one, after telling you the don't and the why of real estate, number one is that learn to buy the right properties at the right time. Now, one thing about real estate, I will talk about the right properties and I will talk about the timing. You can get the right property at the wrong time, you will not be able to build wealth. You can get the right property, you can get the right property at the wrong time, you can get the wrong property at the right time. So you must always put these two factors together, what is called location and timing. Now let's talk about location. How does location affect building wealth through real estate? Number one is that location guarantees what you are buying. If you buy the wrong location, you may end up losing your money. Because if you end up buying what is under acquisition, or you end up buying a government property, you may end up losing your money. It guarantees the investment, it guarantees the land go, because land is all about location, right? Location also guarantees the kind of return you want to get. I used to tell our clients when we have meetings with them, right? Once in a while we have a meeting with them like this, our investors, and I tell them, stop looking for land at your backyard. Stop looking for land behind your window. Because some persons will say, if it is not in my father's house, I will not buy. The question is, what is the essence? Because the essence of purchase is what regulates where the land should be. If your reason for buying is investment, why must it be close to you? He said, but I want to be watching it every day. My brother, if they will take the land from you, they will take it, even if you are watching it every second. The truth is that you should be more concerned with using the right expert and buying the right property at the right time, instead of saying, how close is that land to my house? How close is the land? Let me share a story with us. I had an experience with a client in 2024. All right? I will share two stories from this particular experience. Two different clients, 2024. One is positive, one is negative. This is a true life story. One of our clients. So, we went to a particular property around the Circular Road, Ajia, when this road was just newly commissioned, right? And we showed this client this property. He was like, it's bush. I don't want to buy. There's nothing happening here. I don't want to buy. No. And as at then, it was selling for as low as 760 for outright and 960 for installment, because we have instrumental plan up to 2 years. 3 months to 2 years plan. We have it available for our client. So this person he will not buy. 2024. Fast forward, that was February 2024 when we launched the estate. Fast forward to November 2024 when the road construction started fully and the work was evident. That land that was 960 for installment moved to 2 million naira in 1 year. We took the same client back there, and he was regretting bitterly. He said, I wish I know. I did not know that this government will take this circular road thing serious. I thought it was all a joke. I told him. I said, that is why you should trust an expert. We have secured information that enables us to recommend places to people to buy. We are not just a random rector or random real estate agent that is hustling to eat. There are things we know. There are things we see that makes us tell you to invest in a particular location. That was how that client missed out the place. We told him to go and buy at 2 million. He said it's already expensive. He will not buy. Till date, he doesn't still own a land. The last time we spoke about in that location. The second story is about the copper emission. This copper, we took him the same time, 2024. We took her, it's a lady. We took her to this particular property and we convinced her about the prospect. The copper subscribed. It was 960 then for installment. Today, the copper is a proud owner. Started in March 2024, ended March 2026 of that land. And the worth of that land there is nothing less than 2.5 million naira. The first estate is sold out. Second estate that we are selling, 2.5 million naira per plot. See the luxury of time the person had, and see how she has been able to build wealth with zero effort. Real estate is as sweet as that. That is the importance of buying the right location. You must learn to buy the right location. Don't just buy. Remember, especially if you don't want to live there, remove your emotions. Stop saying, I don't like it. Your like has nothing to do with this. It has everything to do with what is the developmental factor. What is this thing going to turn to in the next 1 year, 2 years? It's not what you like or what you don't like. It's not what your mother, your father, your friend like. It is what is coming there. So as long as you have seen evidently that there is development coming there, like road, like government infrastructures, buy. Keep buying. Don't stop buying. Right? So leverage on buying the right property. Also the right time. Now let me talk about the right time. Talk about the location. What about the right time? When it comes to the right time, we cannot overemphasize this. Because real estate is all about timing. In fact, you can get 200% return on investment for real estate, in real estate investment, when you buy the right time. Let me give an instance. Just like, okay, the example, let me stick with that circular road. People that bought at that earlier stage, they've gained a lot, right? Look at Ibejuleki, for instance. I knew when Ibejuleki was selling in some places for less than 20 million. I mean, some renowned places. I knew when it was 5 million. I knew, right? Those lands that are 5 million, many of them today are over 50 to 70 million naira, right? Now, Ibadan, which is the new Lagos, which is the new hotcake where development is moving to, they are strategic places that if you buy land now, they can give you over 100% return on investment in less than 1 year. Remember, I'm going to give you a warning, which is I will reveal at the end. The warning is very, very important about real estate purchase. Now, when you come to real estate investment, buy the right property at the right time. Timing is everything. This is why smart investors take advantage of offer. It does not mean that you should go and buy too cheap property. There are people that buy too cheap. What do I mean by too cheap? You know the worth of land there is 10 million. Somebody is saying you to come and bring 500,000. Ogaro, no. Now money you won't lose, so. But there are offers that guarantee huge return. Like distress offer, pre-launch offer. We have, in fact, as a company, for instance, that is what we bet on. That is our selling point. That we see what you cannot see. That we give you what you cannot naturally discover. We have properties, for instance, that people have bought with 50% discount. And when the discount is finished, they resell almost immediately and get like 70% extra. Just because they bought the right time. So real estate is all about timing. Buy the right properties and buy it at the right time. Now, the next thing you must do when it comes to building wealth as a real estate investor, remember, I promise you, I'm going to be very simple. I'm going to be very, very simple. And at the end of the training, I'm going to show you how to own land with 0 naira. It's very simple. So I will show you. It's something that is a bonus for this class. Okay? Buy the right property. Buy it the right time. Don't buy it when everybody have bought. Don't buy it when the price have increased. If return on investment is your goal, don't buy it if it will not give you good return. Buy it the right time. Take advantage of pre-launch offers. Take advantage of certain offers that in 6 months, the price will increase. Now, the next thing which is going to connect everybody together is learn to leverage on installments. Oh boy, I sing this a lot to people because it's what we do as a company and as an individual. It's one of my greatest secrets of owning lands in different parts of Nigeria. Because we leverage on installment. See, let me tell you the truth. You may not be able to count 10 million. I don't know. People have different wealth capacity to buy a property. But you can count 50,000 every month. You can count 100,000 every month. You can count 200,000 every month. Right? Depend on the one you're going for. Leverage on it is a major way to cheat land sellers, developers, and get massive return. Either for land or building. If it is building, it is when you jump into what is called off-plan project. What is off-plan project? It is when you buy a building that is in progress and you are paying small. Remember, I'm trying to be very basic and simple. Off-plan is a major way to own, to get massive return. There is a warning sign. There are things you must check before buying an off-plan. Don't buy when the developer don't have the power to deliver. They go carry your money run. Don't say I did not tell you. That's why you should use an expert. Buy when the person you are buying for have the power to deliver and you have checked their track record and the document on the property. Don't buy from a developer that will carry your money and will not build the house. No, leverage on off-plan. We have a property that we sold in Agodi, for instance, Kempson Heights. The smart investors, when we started selling it, bought it for as low as 30 to 40 million naira per unit and they paid for 1 year. That property, 32 units, is sold out. Before it was sold out, as at late last year, it was selling for 80 million naira per unit. That shocked you, right? Good. People that subscribed first, they started with 30 million and they paid it for 1 year. They never paid any extra money. That is the power of off-plan. That is what we offer. That's what we tell people to jump into, especially if you are sure the person can deliver. Right? Jump into off-plan projects. There are shops that we have. There are buildings that can give you 100% return in 1 year while you are still paying. 100%, you can own a land, own a shop, own a building. That is how to leverage on installment. Don't wait till you get the whole money. See, let me tell you, waiters are always losers. When it comes to real estate, those that wait are always losing. Let me know if you are following, if you hear that. You can react, you can respond. Let me see if you can hear me. Good. Thank you. Waiters are always losers. The more you wait, the more you lose. Never you wait. Instead, leverage on installment. Don't even save to buy land. They say, I'm trying to save the money to buy land. Those that save are always those that lose. I am not telling you what does not work. I'm telling you because practically from last year to this year, I've met more than 30 persons that never owned a land because they were saving. So they said, I'm just trying to put the money together. One of them, I just helped the person's life that was April. I'm using the word help the person's life, not because we won't make money from it, but because when you actually buy land from us, I'm not just selling for gain. I'm offering value. The document is in your name. I'm actually helping you. That's the truth. So I just helped the person's life because the person told me in mail that he has been saving, trying to buy a land. So I introduced an instrumental payment plan to the person, and he's still paying till date. Anytime we talk about it, he's always happy. So instead of saving to buy land, turn the payment to be the savings. Let me know if you heard that. Let the installment be the savings. Let me explain. You are saving 1,000 every month, right? Thank you for the reaction. Thank you. You are saving 50,000 every month. You want to buy land at the end of the year, right? Now, why not subscribe to an estate? Of our estate, for instance, that the monthly payment is 50,000. You will get two major, in fact, three major advantage of installment. Number one, you will be able to buy cheap. That's one thing. Because before the 1 year or 6 months you are saving that money, the value of the land would have increased. Number two, you will be able to not affect your other financial commitment. That means that you are able to do other things with money and you still become a landlord, owning a land or a building with installment. Number three, you are able to lock your assets. See, you will not always have the energy to make this money. Don't deceive yourself. You will not always have the energy. This is why your uncle will call you, I need 50,000, you wire it. Your auntie will call you, I need 10,000, you wire it. You have become an express wire. If you are using that 50,000 to pay for a land every month, where are you going to wire it from? Oga wire, Madam, Mr. and Mrs. Wire. Where are you going to wire it from? You are always wiring. I didn't say you should not give. It's good to be generous. I'm generous, right? But I tell you, real estate is one way to tie your money down. You cannot easily liquidate your money you are paying small in real estate. But when it comes to money you are saving in the bank, it's not just losing value, but you are always withdrawing. Withdrawer, you say you will not have ATM. It did not still help it. You delete all your transfer app. You are still going to bank to withdraw because you must withdraw. But if you put the money on a land, you no go fit withdraw. Right? So you see that real estate maximizing installment is a major way to leverage on, to grow your wealth. Start now. Start as I'm talking to you right now. Start now. Start. You say when? Now. This is the best time. Start with what you can afford. Stop saying it's too far. Look at the development. Look at what will happen in the next 5 years. You are not dying today now. Stop saying it's too far. And of course, warning sign, don't buy land with your last money. I use God beg you. Don't buy land with your last money. Because it is not easy to liquidate. Right? Don't buy land with your last money. I told you. Okay? Don't buy land with your last money. Alright? Instead, if you need the money in the next 1 month, my brother, my sister, I beg, invest in other things. We have buyback scheme. We have fixed investment as a company that will give you certain percent at 6 months or 1 year. Not go use and buy land. You know, I tell you the truth. I'm not just talking because of commission. I'm talking from a place of experience and from a place of expertise of over 6 to 7 years of doing real estate. And as I say, for those of you just joining, I'm making over 200 landowners all across the world, Nigeria and over 20 countries. Right? Don't buy land with your last money. We have had many persons come to us and say, sir, I bought that land last week. I need the money today. Oh, God, madam, you go slow down. You go calm down. Even if the price has increased, you go still calm down, we go find buyer. But last, it's a major way to build and grow wealth. Hope you understand, right? So I say leverage on installment. Leverage on installment. Maximize installment, buy the right property at the right time. Then let me not go to the bonus before I round off. As I'm going to give us a bonus today. It's a simple scheme. It's a simple technique. Something I've done over and over and over again. How to buy land with 0 naira. If you like, take it serious. Please, this is not a Ponzi scheme. This is not MMM. This is not for those that want quick money. This is not for any of those nonsense. Please, this is for real work, real result. How do you buy land with 0 naira? As I'm talking to you now, what is in your account is 0,000. You can own a land. I have done it. It's what you can do. It's simple. Simply market for a company and use your commission to buy the land. Oh yes, some people are not expecting it. That is it. I have done it. I've owned lands. I've owned estates like this. Right? Remember I told you I am not just a realtor. I'm also a real estate investor. Because I'm interested in building wealth. I know I will not always have the energy to work the way I'm working today, building a company, growing a company. No, I know. So I am putting in mind a time that I will not have time to work. So what I have worked will start paying me. And that is real estate. So how to buy land with 0 naira? You can market for a property and use your commission to buy the land. For instance, as a company, we have an active marketing group of over 180 persons in the group posting our properties and getting commission all across Nigeria. Even outside Nigeria, we send commission to people outside Nigeria. Some of them have used the commission to own a land. Some of them in this group are even chopping our commission. I'm seeing some reaction. Let me not mention name. Some people here have eaten our commission. They are part of our marketing team. I'm telling you, it's a simple way to own a land. See, you can do real estate as side hustle. I will round off with that. See, there are 2 ways to earn from real estate. It's either you are investing or you are selling. There is no other way. Investing or selling. If you don't have money to invest, start from selling. Start from selling real estate. He said, but everybody must not do that. Oh God, do real estate, do real estate, do real estate, do real estate. No matter what they do, chook real estate, join. You know people, you have a network of people. You have people you can leverage on. What are you using your relationship with? For? To gossip, Abby? No. You can leverage on real estate. You can sell. You can market for a property, a company like Modesty Real Estate, for instance, and get your commission. Get as high as 11% for some land properties. Right? So start from where you are. Leverage on real estate. Start selling and start investing. So in summary, before I take our questions, I told you the don'ts. I told you the do's. What are the don'ts? Desist from that fear of real estate investment is only for rich people. It is an illusion. It does not exist. If your monthly income here is up to 100,000, you should own a land. You should own a land. 100,000, you're earning up to 100,000 both from all your side hustle, and you're not paying for any land. You are losing. You see, I'm saying it from a very passionate place and from experience. You are losing, oh. Some of us here you are not even a government employee, right? That means that you are not even expecting anything like a pension. You are doing business, you are hustling, and you plan to hustle for the next 20 years. You don't have enough sense to pension yourself with real estate. You are still thinking until you start making 1 million until you start. That is the illusion. Start with this 100K per month. You can spend 70,000. So for our estate, the monthly payment is 50 to 70,000. Start now. Start. You can spare and start. Right? And pay for 2 years and see if your life will remain the same. So, don't believe that illusion. Number 2, I said, don't believe the illusion that because of people are losing money, you cannot invest in real estate. It's a complete illusion. People always die in accident. You see, they enter motor. People always die with food poisoning. You see, they buy food. Do you know how they farm the food? Are you there? Do you know how they produce that egg? Do you know the chemical they use in producing some of those things? Risk is not always an excuse for taking action. Instead, do your due diligence to minimize the risk. That is what smart people do. Don't join people to say, I know they do real estate too. All developers are scammers. All companies are. That your generalization now is the root of failure. All these are this. All these are this. Let me have an aside as I round off a little. Just like some men will say, all women are scum. Some women will say all men are scum. And when you tell them, including your mom and your dad, they quickly remove themselves. So who do you want to be scum? Every smart person know not to generalize. All these all real estate sellers are liars. They will tell you it's 10 minutes to railway, whereas it's 20 minutes. Have you met the right people? Have you met a company like Modesty Real Estate that will tell you the exact timing? Who will even tell you lesser than that, so that you come and see for yourself. And as I told you, we have had over 6 to 7 years of practicing real estate without any single record of fraud. You can search Modesty Real Estate, you can check the reviews, you can make your inquiry, you know the company you are dealing with. No single record of anything fraudulent, right? So don't believe that. Then to start building wealth, buy the right property at the right time, then leverage on installment. Then to own land with zero income, what do? Sell real estate. Sell real estate, market real estate, market for a brand like Modesty Real Estate, and use your commission to buy land. So in simple terms, that's what I want to share with us. I believe I was simple enough. I believe I was detailed enough. All right, and I'm trying to keep to the time I was giving, and I'm going to take 1 or 2 questions. If you have any question, you can ask your question. I will attend to it. Don't forget, this training will be useless to you if you don't execute. If you finish listening to this training and you go back to your hustle buffalo life, you did not send a DM to start investing now. Definitely, you wait for another training in the next 2 years. We that are landlord will now be sharing with you how we stressed ourselves to buy the land, while you will still be paying rent with the same money you would have used to own land, instead of looking for smaller apartments. A word is enough for the wise. Send a DM now to the number showing on the screen to start investing or to join our writers group. Remember, delay is very expensive. So if you're ready to start building wealth, send us a DM now. We have offers for you no matter your level of income. And if you're ready to start marketing real estate, join our marketing team. Send a DM to the number showing on the screen.